You may feel like you haven't figured your finances out yet. And if you feel that way, please understand that you are 100% not alone. Matter of fact, most people don't feel like they have their finances figured out. And it doesn't matter how much money they make. There's people who make, very little money, $10, $20, $30,000 a year, and they feel like I don't have my finances figured out. But the opposite true is on the other side of the spectrum. I know people that make $1 million a year, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, and they feel like they don't have their finances figured out, and they're mismanaging money oftentimes just as much as somebody who doesn't make as much of it. They just have the ability to get themselves in more trouble when they make more money a lot of times. And so if you're in that boat and you feel like you don't have your finances figured out, don't worry, don't panic, because most people don't. And the reality is you can figure it out. Most people, they just haven't gotten any financial education to support them, to develop the skills that's required to feel like they have finances figured out and create the life and the reality that they really want to know and have. And so if you think back to school, like school didn't teach us about finances. You got no education about finances. You learned algebra, but you didn't learn about like how to manage money, which is insane in my mind, but that's the reality of our education system today. And then if you looked around at your parents or people around you, the chances are you got a bad education around money and finances by way of copying and mimicking that which is around you. So none of that's your fault. It's not a reflection on who you are. It's just a matter of, hey, am I willing to develop the financial skill set and the financial psychology that's going to produce the reality and the outcomes that you aspire to know and have for yourself? And so if you don't like your circumstances or you don't feel confident with money, it begins with, hey, I can get good at money. I can get good with money. I can develop the skill set. It all starts with the psychology of what do I want to produce in my life? What's the vision I want to create? And what is the relationship that I want to be inside of with money? What's the amount of money I want to have? And start naming the thing that you aspire to, what you want, and then give yourself permission to educate yourself with the right financial systems. And it can be very confusing because there's so many things out there saying that this is the right financial method or that's the right financial method. And the truth is, it could all be right and it could all be wrong. It really depends on where are you at in your financial journey? What is your unique situation? And then what tools and what systems should you follow to get you to that next financial level or to bridge the gap from where you are to where you want to go. And in order to bridge that gap from where you are financially to where you want to go, it really does start with the psychology of money. And that psychology begins with seeing yourself as the person that you want to become, seeing your life inside the vision of life that you want to create, and what's the amount of money that's going to be required to create that. And then we get into, okay, let me look at how I manage money today. What is driving my choices and decisions day by day by day that are either producing wealth or decreasing wealth? And then from there, we look at what's the right system to follow. In my opinion, the best financial systems are going to show you what to do with your money, how to manage your money, how to grow your money, but simultaneously are reinforcing a wealth psychology so that you are constantly building your emotional, mental reality in such a way that's going to be founded in building wealth. And so I hope this is helpful. Understand that wherever you are on the journey is totally okay. And if you give yourself permission to take the steps to build financial wealth psychology and follow the right systems, you can fundamentally change your circumstance.